Hi everyone, my name's Taylor and welcome to A Mouse Zone, where no cats are allowed. Today I have a Disney surprise for you. So in mid-February I decided all of a sudden to make a trip down to Walt Disney World in mid-March. So a little over 4 weeks time to plan this whole entire trip. Most people spend months, if not up to a year, trying to plan trips for the attractions, to make sure they have the hotel reservations, to make sure they have the best restaurants they can have the reservations to. Whew! So a lot to think of, but this is just a quick getaway, relax, enjoy the time, as if I lived in Florida. I wish I did, but I don't. Maybe one day, we'll see. But I plan on going to Epcot, and I plan on going to Magic Kingdom, all the Disney hotels and the attractions associated with them, the Disney outlet stores, which I've never been to before. But this trip, I'm going to leave out Animal Kingdom specifically, and Hollywood Studios. Galaxy's Edge will have to save you for another time. Can't wait. But one of my favorite things to do at the parks is trade Disney pins. Disney pin training is so much fun. Anyone can do it, from the youngest of the youngest to the oldest of the oldest. So, you just go up to a Disney cast member or a Disney enthusiast and you get to trade pins 1 for 1. You can actually trade up to 2 pins with every Disney cast member. So, since I don't live by any Disney stores or Walt Disney World or Disneyland, the way that I acquire a lot of my pins is off of eBay. Now granted, eBay has a lot of scrappers or fake pins, and this in the Disney community is way too prevalent, unfortunately. So, when I trade pins, I want to make sure they are 100% authentic, so that the next person who gets my pin doesn't have one that's fake. So, I bought some off of eBay relatively cheap, because Disney pins are expensive if you don't do it that way. So, I just wanted to show you what I got, and I got quite a bit. 3 packages, and whew, they're pretty heavy. So, let's go take a look. Now, I spent quite a bit of time going through all the pins that I bought, and unfortunately, I did find a lot of scrappers and fakes. So, if you do see any in this video, please comment below. Please let me know, because I do not want to trade anything that is not authentic. Now, we just saw all the Disney pins that I'll be trading at Walt Disney World coming up on my trip. There's a total of 30 pins. Now, I said I bought them on eBay, and I bought around 65 to 70 pins for around $70, give or take, a couple dollars. So it would have been about $1 a piece if they all had been real. I anticipated some to be fake, but I wasn't anticipating about half of them to be fake. And you don't really know until pins are fake until you touch them, you look at the back of them, you're looking at the details really close to your face. I'm going to create a video in the future about fake Disney pins, so stay tuned for that sometime. But we're not going to talk about that today. So, in total, my pins are roughly around $2 a pin, which is a fantastic deal, because if you go to the parks and buy the pins there and you want to trade them, the lowest number you're going to be paying is $7 or so a pin, unless you do one of those booster packs, or the preset packs, there's like 5 or 6. Those are about $5 a piece for a pin. But hey, $2 a pin, I can't beat that. I want to answer the question of the day from my last video, and the question was, how many Mickey Mouse shaped figurines, plushes, artwork, even Mickey's on the packages, are in my whole entire video? So in total, did you guess it right? The number is actually 33. And you're like, whoa, 33? Where are all these? So, it was hard to see it at first, but if you look at the beginning of the video, really slowly, there's actually 3 on the 18-wheeler. There's one right here, there's one on the 18-wheeler, and one on the package. Then we have 11 on the 90th anniversary. So 10 figurines and 1 on the package. Then we got 2 up here, and the one that was probably the most difficult for everyone, it was hiding in the entrance to Cinderella's castle. We got 3 on the Pez package. We got 2 big ones here. We have 5 that were initially up here, and I showed the 6th one in person to you earlier. We had 2 plushes. There was a big Mickey and then a small Mickey over here. And then the ones on my shirt, there was a Mickey Mouse, a Minnie Mouse, and And if you actually looked at the Ferris wheel, in the center of the Ferris wheel, there's actually Mickey's face. So in total, there was 33 Mickey Mouse shaped figures in this whole entire video. So, and now brings us to the question of the day. Which Disney pin that you specifically own is the most meaningful to you? Now, the most meaningful doesn't mean necessarily it has to be your favorite pin or the most expensive pin or a pin that is extremely limited edition. It's just something that is meaningful to you. So comment below, what is your most meaningful Disney pin, and let me know why. And I'm going to show you mine on the next video. Before we wrap up today, I've got some Disney news to share with you. Lots of Disney news. So number 1, Hocus Pocus 2 has already got a director set, so we're going to be seeing that movie coming out in the future. Who's excited? Disney news number 2, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway just came out this last week at Hollywood Studios. It took place of where the Great Movie Ride used to be. Sad that it did. May you rest in peace. But I can't wait to ride this ride sometime in the future. I'm going to tell you all about it when I get to do that sometime. And then number 3, Disney Plus just announced that they are going to be having a prequel to the live-action Beauty and the Beast movie. Beauty and the Beast is my favorite story of all time in the Disney world, and I cannot wait to see this. We don't know the dates yet, but it's already been announced. So, Mouse Crew, thank you for spending some time in a mouse zone today where no cats are allowed, and I'll be checking you on the flip side in the next video.